We're a couple miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. On the Tennessee sideline, Brian Callahan, age 41, looking to build on a rough 3-14 year one in his second season as the Titans head coach. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year two together in the booth. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
Well, here it is. This is the moment, Mike, that he has been working towards ever since hearing his name called on draft night. He's put in the work. He's gotten the reps with the first team. He's had some ups and downs through training camp in the preseason. But it's clear this organization has all the confidence in the world for this young quarterback to go out as the week one starter. And frankly, the hope is he's the franchise quarterback for years to come.
On the ready. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now, design run with Ward.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready!
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. And he will have a Titans first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Titans.
No!
They give to Pollard on the option. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Play action. Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's 3rd down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Reload!
Now Ward on a designed run. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 39.
And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey!
Pollard.
Check that!
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready!
In motion, Okonkwo. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ward now on third down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Tennessee. And for Cam Ward, the first overall selection in April, career touchdown pass #1.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Titans 7, Broncos nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Past midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Titans out to the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. On the give, it's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and goal.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Harvey. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
This the 8th play of this drive, and it's third and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Captain. Armors, box, Joe. Ready. 180. To the right, yeah.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Oh, my son!
Nix gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. The Titans offense and veteran Tyler Lockett getting ready to get back to work. Greg, when you look at the AFC South, there's an appreciation for what the Houston Texans have done. A couple of different quarterbacks, a couple of different head coaches. They've really been the team over the last several years that has been the team to beat in this division. And for the others, there's been moments. The question is, what pieces can they put together to try to knock Houston off the top?
Yeah, and you know, nobody wants to be in a rebuild, right, Mike? Your coach got fired probably for a reason. You're drafting at the top of the draft order for a reason. Typically means things didn't go great. But if you're going to rebuild, I'll tell you, you want to do it in a division where there's a lot of wins on your schedule. And that's certainly the AFC South over the last couple years. So as bad as things feel if you're Jacksonville and Tennessee, the fact that there's not a big dog in your division, your ability to find yourself climbing up the ladder is not as far as away as it might seem in the moment.
And Greg, I've heard you say a bunch of times, if you have a quarterback, you have a chance. Well, both of these teams at the bottom of the division last year, Jacksonville and Tennessee, they've got #1 overall picks as their quarterbacks. One who's been around for a bit in Trevor Lawrence and one who's recently been drafted in Cam Ward. They have to be #1 overall pick performers for these teams to come challenge at the top.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And with Trevor Lawrence, Mike, we've seen him play top-tier #1 overall, got a big new contract. I mean, we've seen him play franchise quarterback-level ball. It just hasn't been frequent enough. And then, of course, in Tennessee with Cam Ward, we're not sure what it's going to look like, but we knew in college he was incredible. So if they get the Cam Ward we saw last year at Miami, if he brings that culture-changing presence on and off the field in that locker room to Tennessee, I wouldn't be surprised to see Jacksonville and Tennessee higher up that list.
Second and 5 at the 32-yard
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5.
Oh, my son! Ready. 180. Captain.
Throwing. Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Cody Barton taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Oh, my son! Ready. 180.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. So, Greg, the Titans, this is one of those resets. Start over, 3-14 a year ago. You get the #1 overall pick, and now you've got a quarterback you hope can be your man of the future.
Mike, I'm not sitting here and saying I knew he was going to be the first one. I went down, proud Miami alum down in the swamp versus the Florida Gators. And I got to see Cam Ward play for the first time live. And when I walked out, I'm not saying I thought he was going to be the #1 overall pick and Heisman Trophy finalist. I'll tell you, there's just a magic to his game. There's an ease, there's a composure, and everyone you talk to, he is the best leader. He changed the culture down in Miami, so now can he do it again with the Tennessee Titans team that's fallen on some hard times? Can they get back to competing in a division that's there for the taking?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Ready, set.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. Here's Ward now on 2nd down. That's complete to lock it outright. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Ready, let go.
Now Pollard. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing is Ward. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day, the debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. Ball is loose. They pounce on it, and then it's off to the races. A scoop and score for the touchdown. The Bengals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, just one touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And they'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Again, it's Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. 18 top.
From the gun, here's Ward. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And we will not have a return on this one. The ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds.
At their own 18-yard
Back
line.
onto the field comes the Denver offense. Greg, you take a step back and look at the AFC West big picture. This is historic stuff. Chiefs are going for a 10th straight division title. But you have to remember, 2 other teams in this division won double-digit games last year. So the question is, are the Chargers and the Broncos that far behind Kansas City?
You know, it sounds crazy when you mentioned 9 in a row. You think, oh, okay, they're just going to continue to run away with it. But I'm actually fascinated by this division. I think LA and Denver are a lot closer to this year's version of Kansas City, maybe than there's a lot of talk about around the rest of the league. So until someone beats them, you'd be crazy to not pick Kansas City. But last year it was a 4-game and a 5-game spread between them. I think this year, come down the stretch, that spread is going to be a lot tighter.
No, Greg, I'm thinking if I'm a fan or even in the front office for the Chargers or the Broncos or the Raiders, do I build my team to try to knock off the king of the hill? Because you only play Kansas City 2 of those 17 games. So how do you factor that into your construction?
Yeah, I think it's such a great point. It's really fascinating to dive into. And while I wouldn't necessarily build my roster to just beat Kansas City or to just beat whoever you view as the top team in the division, you do want to find some commonalities among your 3 division opponents and make sure you are built to play within your division. Remember, that's 6 of the 17 now. Winning the division, you get you home playoff games. There's a lot on the line when you win your division and compete for that title. So, yes, every team has to build their roster. If you have a bunch of really good quarterbacks, you better be able to rush the passer and play pass coverage. If you're playing a lot of grounded pound, big running backs, you better be really good on the inside in defense and be able to defend the run. So there's themes across every division, and the teams that are built to compete within the division are usually the teams that find themselves in the playoffs.
A first down throw for Nix. Got a man, that's Sherfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
50-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He connects with Mims. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and inches. To throw is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
It's a big play on 4th and inches. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll set up the screen to the blocker. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long.
Bombers. Captain. Joe.
Back to throw is Nix. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. They add 3 with the field goal, and they want the ball right back again. They're going to line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Greg Greenlaw working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Greg Greenlaw, he works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Broncos offense ready to come back out for this next possession. will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 22.
They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
For the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Gain on the play. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Ready. Captain. Joe.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete. And the Broncos are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready. Bombers. Captain. Joe.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Second and goal. Throwing. Nix. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Jim Ray-DK now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28th-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Ward. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here.
Still first down.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
Let's go now. 1918.
Now it's Ward. This one finds Lockett down the left side. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. One last throw here for Ward. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.